Welcome back. And so far on this edition of Public Affairs on Peach, we've talked about hot cars, we've talked about warding off bugs, and of course boating safety. But what we haven't talked about is going in depth about swimming. But that is about to change. We are going to talk with Diana Broom, the aquatics director of the YMCA in Atlanta, and Becky Shipley. She is the executive director of the East Cobb YMCA. Thank you both for being here. And let me just say this, because you have so many people who do not know how to swim. Let's get it out of the way right now. There is no shame in saying, I don't know how to swim and I need to learn as an adult.
Absolutely not. You know, so many people carry that stigma and think that they, that not knowing how to swim, is a bad thing. Right. It's not. Right. And if you keep that and it just, you pass it on to your children.
That's right.
And it's just so hard.
Right. And I think it serves, I know they don't mean to, but it serves as a disadvantage, even though they don't mean for it to. It really opens up an entirely new world when you learn how to swim.
Absolutely. Swimming is a life skill, all right? And it needs to be taught to not just children, it needs to be taught to everyone of all ages. Right. We start children at 6 months of age and all the way through adults at the Y, all right? We have many classes, and, but the thing is that 88% of children drown in the supervision of an adult. And also, 60% of children drown within 10 feet of the side of the pool.
Oh my goodness, those are just horrible statistics. So, Diana, talk about some of the lessons that are offered at the Y and what can some of the parents and even some of the kids look forward to this summer.
We have many swim classes. We have our parent-child classes, and that starts at 6 months of age. Okay. And then we also have our our preschool classes, and they are for 3 to 5 year olds, and our adult classes are 13 and up. So we offer a wide variety of classes for all ages.
And Becky, how large are the classes?
Sure, they're about 4 to 1 as far as child to instructor ratio, and then with the adults we typically have 6 or 7 adults in the class. And there's a progression, so as kids kind of advance and master different skills, they get to move up through those lessons so that they can feel confident in the water. And the same for adults, and so we start them out just to build that comfort in the water so that they don't have that fear that so many have as they're learning to swim.
And quickly, give me the cost. Give me that price range.
A typical lesson is about 30 minutes long, and it ranges from, we sometimes do 6 to 8 weeks, and it typically costs about $10 a lesson.
Okay, it's worth it when you start talking about saving a life, because I know it gets to be so difficult, and for someone who has never learned how to swim, it is definitely worth it. So thank you all so much for joining us this morning. I know. And thank you all for joining us on this edition of Public Affairs on Peach. You can join the conversation, or if you'd like to see a topic covered, you gotta send it to us. Publicaffairs@cbs46.com.